Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. This could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be a situationship. For a small portion of you, this could be someone that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. Also, for those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of the reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right, we have here 1, 2, 3 cards, a little bit on the dark side. Now, this is your person of interest. A very small portion of you, you may be also feeling this as well. But these feelings are inevitable. There are certain changes that occur within people, and we have to go through the phases, right? First card's the strongest. We have here awakening, followed by sensuality. After that, we have creativity, abundance, illusion, illness, wellness, wild woman, pleasure. After that, we have fear under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, the connection that I have with you, it has changed my perspective on life. I'm finally starting to see things in a different way. I've had this awakening, and things are no longer as they once were. I see and I feel that in this connection, the things that you have done, the things that you have gone through, I experience them now too. I see it. I feel it. I understand it. Before, I never did. But now I have put myself into your shoes. I can see things from your lens. And I understand the things that you have gone through. All the things that I have put you through. I understand that now. In you, I have found a person that is just so sensual. I am extremely attracted to you. Your hair, your skin, the smell of your scent, everything about you. You're just so hot. Very sexy. What attracts me also is your personality, your charm, your charisma, your talents. Everything about you is just so alluring. And sometimes one may say that you seduce, but in all honesty, you don't even have to try. It just happens. A part of me has realized now that I want to create something with you. Something that'll be long lasting. for the world to see. A web of love I would love to weave and keep you at the center of my world. But sometimes I feel I'm not good enough. I feel as if I don't have enough to offer to you. Even though I feel and I wish that you and I could be on the same page and that one day we can move mountains, we can build castles. I wish. But I feel embarrassed. I don't feel good enough. I feel that in this connection, so much has happened. I don't feel that I can give to you what it is that you desire and the things that you may need. I feel embarrassed, so I hide behind a veil. I hide behind a mask. I don't express myself. I don't show anybody what it is that's truly inside. Right now, there's a part of me that wants to be with you. But there are many things that are weighing me down below the surface of this water. And I am drowning in a sea of sadness, a sea of hopelessness, the feeling of depression, despair, and devastation. It runs high. There are restrictions in my life. Certain things that I thought that wouldn't matter, but it turns out, yes, they do. I am unable to give to you what it is that you desire, what it is that you want, because of other responsibilities, restrictions, constraints, because of the circumstances that surround me. I also feel that in this connection, there is this desire, this need to open up to you. Because I know before there has been treachery. I have not been very honest. The problem that I'm facing now is that you saw a side of me where you thought there was truth. It turned out to be lies. I have betrayed you. You thought you could trust me, and it turns out you can't really trust me at all. I know that in this connection, there's this need to move forward. There's this need to build. But how can you build with somebody who has caused you so much pain? In this connection now, there is a sense of deceit, deception, suspicion, treachery. Saying sentences but taking out a few words here and there, what you don't know won't hurt you, or will it? I did not speak the full truth. I was not truthful. And now, all I can do is just fantasize and think about the pleasure that I used to have in this connection. The physical pleasure. Overall, I'm nervous. I feel fear. There's doubt, anxiety. I feel unworthy. I don't feel good enough. Yes, certain things have happened, and I thought I could handle it, but it turns out I have no confidence left whatsoever. I have no confidence. I feel unworthy, and I feel worthless because of the things that I have done and the expectations that I had and the way that I treated you. I know I've done wrong. And for now, I don't know how to communicate or how to move on, how to connect with you. I just don't know. What I do know is that I'm finally starting to see things from your perspective. And I don't like what I see. I don't like what I've done. There's no doubt. You are always on my mind. You are very beautiful, very handsome. And it's hard not to think of you. All right. Scorpio. A lot is going on here. So it does appear that at some point in time you guys were close. Something happened here. And your person of interest here doesn't feel that they're good enough. They feel that you are so much better than them. And they feel that you deserve better. Maybe this person said this to you. Part of the reason is materialistically here. They don't feel that they have what it takes to take care of you, to be with you. Sure, they can have fun with you. This is what they feel, that they can have fun with you, but that's it. Beyond that, commitment, no. I'm getting the word restricted. They feel restricted. Not because of you, but because of the circumstances, illness and wellness. You had that card. But because of the circumstances around them, that kind of control, the narrative of their life. This is what's going on here. All right, let's have a look. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So with this deck, I like to look a little bit into the past. What it is that happened in this connection where things were going great, but all of a sudden something happened. And it all just kind of went to hell. It went to crap. Interesting. We have here, again, materialistic sort of issue. Money, abundance. So for those of you who are new, this particular deck I like to read in the reverse. And I also go a little bit in time, back in time in this connection, when things were great, but then all of a sudden it just kind of went downhill. What happened? This is for those of you that may never have received any closure. This person may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. The communication may be quite less now. And you wonder, are we together or what's happening? What was on this person's, what was on their mind? What was in their heart? Now, also, for those of you who are new, the first set of cards I just read, that's the current status, okay? So that's the current, and this is the past. Okay, let's have a look. Strength. I'm starting to catch a cold. It is snowing outside. Slight blizzard. Give me 1 second, guys, before I fully catch a cold. And you guys know you don't want me to be sick. Nobody wants me to be sick. Because then I can't talk when I do these recordings. Alright, let's have a look. We have here strength. This talks about how your person of interest at some point in time lacked the courage that was needed. They did not have the strength. They did not feel like a leader, and they did not have confidence. My goodness, that's exactly what I just said with the fear card that you had here, right? There's a lack of confidence. There's a lot of insecurities too. So this is definitely something to do with how they view their image. They have an issue here. They're very self-conscious. Maybe they weren't before, but now they are. So this is something that started happening. And we have here the Queen of Coins. Well, before I get to that, sorry, let me just finish this card. Feeling insecure or fearful. There you have it. Okay. Insecure or fearful, the scattering of energies. Creating discord to weaken others. So this is what was happening. Even though they knew that things weren't going well for them, that they were not on the right track. Things were, in fact, quite negative. The outcome of certain things that they were doing, it just turned out to be quite negative. They wanted things to be great and fine, but every time they put any sort of effort in, they realized it just didn't work out. And here we have this person creating discord to weaken others. They were not talking to you about what the real problem was. They were talking about other, I'm getting the word nonsensical, but they were talking about other things that were truly not so important. They were not talking about the priority. They were talking about other things. They were giving other things a priority, but they deliberately were doing this because they did not want you to see how weak they were. They didn't want you to see how fearful they are and how insecure they are. So sometimes they would just create a topic or an argument for the sake of arguing, just so that it makes them seem as if they're bigger and better. Yep, person wanted to beat around the bush. Here we have Queen of Coins. So what really was needed here, right? What they really needed to talk about, it was not being addressed. Here we also have with the Queen of Coins, how your person of interest have felt that they needed to ground themselves because there was an over-materialistic orientation to life. And there were disappointments in the home. Now here, I do see your person of interest did have an over-materialistic orientation to life. They just felt that they wanted everything, but they just couldn't have it. And that's where they felt very insecure. Remember, you also had the abundance card, didn't you? Right here, you had the abundance card earlier. And you had the fear card right there before. And this is where the issue lies. That abundance and that fear combined shows me what we have here. Or they felt that they were just not good enough for you. They didn't have what it takes, but they're going to act, they're going to try. But when it came to the actual real deal, right, did it actually happen? Whatever was supposed to happen? No, it didn't. Everything kind of went sideways. It just did not work out. We have here, interesting, we have with the Queen of Coins, it talks about how once upon a time, it may have seemed that this person was very loyal. But now it talks about that lack of loyalty, a lack of warmth and affection, and not really showing or expressing love. They realize that they need to ground themselves because they themselves knew that there was an over-materialistic orientation to life. Why were they doing this? Because of disappointments at home. Now, this could be the current situation where they're feeling disappointed at home right now, or the situation that they were in the past. It has led them to what they are now. So something happened in their home environment, whether it's now, whether it's way in the past, but it has affected them in terms of how they can earn money or how they think and view of money or being settled down or having stability. This is a theme. I just did another reading before this too, and similar theme actually. It's slightly different, but here I see it is your person of interest mostly. For the majority of you, hopefully that does resonate. All right, let's have a look. You know, just a random thought. When I was living in India for a very long time, I lived there. Sometimes we wouldn't have electricity. And good Lord, can you imagine? I'm in the snow right now, right? There's snow outside. I have my humidifier running. And the home has its own heater. And I have my own heater here in the room. It's just ridiculous. Like, I do not know how. Hats off to those people that sometimes have to survive without electricity, man. Honest to God. It's just annoying because for me, it's like so much extra work. I guess that's what you call first world problems, right? I'm lucky I even have this stuff. All right. I'm getting the word rough around the edges. Interesting. So, we have here the High Priestess. First card's the strongest. There is a subtle realization. This feeling of on the inside, your person of interest knows where this connection is headed. They feel that they know. They feel there's destiny, but they're keeping very quiet. They're not talking about their plans. They're not talking about what really needs to be said. However, they do have the aim and the ambition that, you know what, someday things are going to get better. However, they're truly not expressing it the way that they should be. We also have here one of the reasons why. 10 of Swords. Your person of interest may have left for a while at some point in time, thinking that the grass was greener on the other side. It turned out to be just simple asphalt. Eventually, they crawled back. But by the time they came, 10 swords on the back, this person's down. And they realized that everything that they had thought of, everything that they had planned, nothing went according to their plans. Their life plans. Okay? They had a plan for life here. Things didn't work out their way. Now, what's interesting is your person of interest here thought that they could get away with a lot, and they kept their distance from you. But then what happened? Things changed. They learned a lesson. They're a little wiser now. And going forward, when an individual goes through this, moving forward, they do change a little. They become a bit wiser, okay? So they are going to get up, brush themselves off, and finally move forward. Why? Because with the Justice card, the next card, they have a realization that, you know what? This is a connection that deserves someone better. A different version of this individual. It's almost like when this person gets up from here, they're taking off that skin, metaphorically speaking. Taking off that skin, shedding that skin. They're molting in a way. And now it's a renewed person, like a phoenix, right? Rising. And now they realize, you know what? I want to give my Scorpio everything. Because all I was ever doing was just taking and taking. It was an unequal give and take relationship. It was not. There was just one person giving and I was just taking. So now they've realized and they want to be someone who's different, someone who is better, someone who has more equality with you. They want to give you more of that equal feeling. So they're not just going to be taking, but they also want to give to you. And this is a better balance, right? This is what a relationship should be. 50-50 or 60-40, but no more than that. Okay? We have here Ace of Cups. They do feel pretty crappy for the things that they've done and the way they've behaved and the way that they treated you. They want to ask for forgiveness. So they are going to reach out to you. I do see that here. They're going to say sorry. They're also going to, while they have that opportunity, they're also going to tell you how much they love you. It took them a while, didn't it, Scorpio? Scorpio, yeah. Oh, it's a challenge, though, because the type of love I'm seeing here is them having a lot, them realizing that they have a lot of love and respect for you. But there could have been better cards here. This is the beginning of something, okay? The phase that they're going through right now is just the initial phase where they were down in the dumps. Now they're getting up. Now they're just realizing what they want and they're going to reach out to you. This is not that type of phase where I'm seeing, because we don't have the cards here. You know, we don't have the 9 of Cups or the 10 of Cups where it's, you know, the ultimate, okay, this is my person. I'm going to totally be with this person. That's my wish come true, right? That's my dream. But no, that's not what it is here. This is different. This is the beginning of something, and they have just realized that this is truly important to them. It's a realization of love, that they do have love for you, and they do want to ask for forgiveness. Question is, Scorpio, are you going to forgive them? Some of you may, some of you may not. Forgiveness is always good because it gets rid of that grudge, that negative energy bubble. And by forgiving, the easiest way to do it is by having compassion, almost feeling sorry for the person. Almost realizing that, you know what, I know that in your home life, whatever happened, there's disappointments in your home. I know you've been through a lot. I forgive you. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes very difficult, and it's totally up to you guys what you want to do. Here we also have the Ace of Swords, the overall arching theme. Very logical, very practical, very cold in a way. Somebody here now, your person of interest, wants to cut to the heart of the matter. Certain things that happened and why they did what they did. They have gained a bit of wisdom, and they want to share that. So it's interesting how your person of interest here is coming back into your life. I do see them coming back into your life. But the way they're coming, it's not like they're just rushing in. It's kind of like, what is it called? Drips and drabs. I don't know if it's called drabs, but like drip by drip, right? Like a faucety little, leaky little faucet. You have the little drip, 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 drip. That's kind of what this person's doing. But, you know, drips are, you know what? They say that, there's that saying that, oh, I'm so bad at these things, but I like them, and I never really learned them. There's that saying where I think, and tell me what it is, okay, guys, in the comments below, where the ocean is made from a single drop of water, right? It's one drop and many of it then make the ocean. It's that kind of saying. That's what I'm hearing, right? But I can't express it right now properly. But this is it. Right? And this is how your person of interest is moving, even though it's a little drop, eventually it can turn into a pond, right? Then maybe a lake, afterwards an ocean. All right. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. We have here a year from now. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Interesting. We have a year from now, and then we have abundance. Abundance is the theme of the day, because before we did have abundance, followed by trust. We have opportunity. That's really good. Very nice. We have yes. Very good. We have it's up to you. Yes, it is up to you, isn't it? So it's interesting. I have this card that is upright, followed by reconsider. So no need to worry and get more information. All right. First card, the strongest. We have here a timeline. Now, please keep in mind, Scorpio, this could have maybe popped up last year too, but it is a card that only goes up to this amount of months, I guess, right? It's a year from now. So I don't have in this deck, it doesn't come with a card that says 3 years or 5 years from now. So please take it as it resonates. If it did show up last year and it's showing up again this year, there's a reason for it. It's just not the time. We do have here a year from now, or a few months from now, there will be abundance. This abundance, Scorpio, remember, could be financially related as well. It doesn't have to actually just be related. So this is how it is, okay? It doesn't have to be related to love or financial directly. For example, if an individual here becomes a bit more stable financially, then they also feel equipped. They also feel as if now they are ready to be with the other person because of stability. Okay? So this is how this kind of works. At the end of the day, it is a love reading, so it is supposed to kind of come back to that love aspect. So I do see here abundance is going to come within the next few months. Now until the next year, things are going to get better. Okay? That's really good. Do trust in the divine. Trust in the plan. Trust in God's plan. This is a plan for you. What's ever written in your book of life that you actually agreed to before you came to planet Earth. You just don't remember it. But you agreed to it. However, because we live on planet Earth, the devil throws in a monkey wrench. And sometimes things don't turn out the way that we thought they would. But then again, the celestial beings and the angels, they start to replan and rewrite. And eventually, we have an outcome. It doesn't matter what choice you make. Here, do trust in the divine. This is the holy light of God. Remember that. Don't just say holy light in the universe. Don't just say white light, okay? Don't just use the words white light. Always say holy white light, because there's many lights in the universe and some of them are not positively charged, okay? We also have here opportunity. I do see an opportunity coming to you, and here even in the card itself, there's opportunity of abundance coming. So there is going to be an opportunity for some of you. I see here the opportunity could be money or stability itself, or an actual person. So it could be that from now until the next year, sure, you may have the situation with your person of interest right now, with the person that you're with, but there is a possibility that somebody else is going to come into your life too. We do have here yes. Now the card here with yes, it does show me we have the sun and the moon. Yes, there's going to be a perfect balance, an equal give and take in this connection. Followed by, it's up to you. So there is this desire to make a decision. Some of you may choose to be with this person because they may ask you for forgiveness. So you may decide to forgive them and then move forward. For others of you, it's okay, Scorpio. Like I said, our fates and destinies, they are already written. We've already decided, but you are the squirrel and there is a big giant tree. That is basically your tree of existence, okay? You can jump from one branch, which is one reality, and you can hop onto another, and that's another reality. It's still written for you. It's just a slight different variation, okay? Because the roots, the trunk, everything is the same. It's just the decisions that we make, the outcome will be different, but don't worry about it. There still is a future there for you. So do not worry. If it's not working out with this person, don't worry. Take that leap of faith. Be that fearless squirrel, okay? I love squirrels, they're cute. They're also very dangerous sometimes. They can be very dangerous too. They're cute little critters, but sometimes if there's too many of them, they can be very vicious. Here we also have no need to worry. That's good. It does show here that there's certain things that are already in progress, actually, things that are happening behind the scenes that you just don't know. So there is going to be good things that are coming forward. We also have here get for more information. Now, the only reason this card does pop up, it's usually because there is information out there regarding this person or regarding the situation, and you just don't know. Something that will provide more clarity, okay? So as time goes by, do connect with people, talk to some people, do some research. This could be regarding what issues this person has been facing. If there's any family-related issues, if there's any health-related issues, how do you handle that? How do you deal with that? You see, this card, Get More Information, is anything. But it's up to you to know in your scenario, what is it that you are lacking? Gain that knowledge. Everybody's been there, done that, okay? We got books. We got videos. People have already been through things. So you don't have to go through it. You just go and read about it. Or you go and learn, okay? You don't have to go through it. Just learn what other people have gone through. Learn from other people's wisdom. That's why we have people. We also have here, reconsider. The overall arching theme. So something is going to happen in this connection. And the decision that you're going to make is slightly different from what you had actually envisioned and what you had thought. Now it's good because at the end of the day, this is something that you deserve. You deserve better, you deserve good. And you are going to be able to reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do, the actions you're going to take based on the information that you're going to be receiving. And that's it. Scorpio, not bad. It's not bad at all. I feel this is a very positive reading, and there's a lot of changes here, but it's also a little bit of a waiting game, okay? And in the meantime, don't just sit around and wait. Do something that you haven't been able to do in a long time. Use that time wisely when you are not with another individual. Because when you are, your time is 75% just theirs. That's it. You're not really there for yourself anymore. That's the way love is, right? We live for them, they live for us. That's the way true love is. But you also meet somebody who cherishes your dreams and you cherish theirs, and you work towards a goal. Then you have to work like a team. If that's not the type of dynamic you have, then you might need to reevaluate what type of situation you're in. Scorpio, please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated, this reading. I also do personal readings. Some of you do ask now in the comments below. I do. So please have a look in the description box below. I do have a link there. But my website is www.asnointia.com, and you can have a look at the rates and packages section there. There you will see some videos, not videos, you will see some packages that I have available. One is on love, so that's love reading. I have one on past life and spiritual connections. I also have one on negative energies, to remove negative energies. That's called the Chakra Checkup package. I also have some that are self-help guides. Please do have a look at that as well. And also for those of you who are new, I have another channel on YouTube called Asnointia Audio. Soon, hopefully, guys, I will be able to upload something quite soon. Hopefully, I'm not stuffed, because my nose is starting to get stuffed now. I was supposed to do it this weekend. Fingers crossed. All right. That channel has videos that I've uploaded regarding relationship related advice, different scenarios that people have gone through, and certain things that you might just relate to. So do have a look at that. I also have videos there on past life and spiritual connections, that sort of thing. And one that is on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove negative energies from your life. It's very important to do that, because then whatever's written in your book of life comes to you. Whatever's owed to you karmically will come to you. But if you have negative energies that are blocking it, then it's not going to be easy. It's very difficult to even achieve anything in life. Negative energies do exist. Been there, done that. That's why I have this stuff here to help you guys. So please do. If you feel that maybe you have had a lot of negative changes, right? And it's impacting you in a really bad way. Your mind, body, spirit, your soul just feel kind of out of alignment. Definitely have a look at some of the packages I have and reach out. All right, guys. Please do like, share, and subscribe. You guys know now I'm going to start asking this going forward. I didn't before, but now I am. Because now I'm lost in the ethers, as I mentioned before. I'm not on that so-called algorithm. I'm not surfing on that. So nobody can find me anymore. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys supporting the channel and all of the comments that you write. And I do try to read all of the comments as much as I can. And I do appreciate when you do tell your stories, because it gives me that sense of motivation and that inspiration, and also the scenarios for the content that I can create on my other channel. All right, guys. You all take care. Stay safe. I will see you guys again. Bye now.